Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing something a little bit different. I am going to do my Saturday Night Glam makeup for you, but I'm going to do it with a voiceover. So let's just jump straight into it. First, of course, I am just going to put my hair back out of my face, and then we're going to jump into my moisturizer. So I am going to put on my Olay Tone Perfecting Cream, and I'm just going to dot that all over my face, and that's going to create a really nice base for my primer. So the primer I'm going to use, of course, is my Too Faced Hangover Primer. This once again creates a beautiful base for my foundation. So I'm just going to rub that in. Okay, let's come a little bit closer, shall we? There we go. So I am going to prep my eyelids now by using my Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer in Vanilla. This is a beautiful concealer because look at that big fat applicator. It's so nice. So I'm just putting this over my eyelids, and I am going to beauty blend it in to create a nice flawless base for my eyeshadow. So I am going to set that concealer with my Rimmel Match Perfection translucent powder, just with a big fluffy brush. Now I really like to do my eyebrows before my eyeshadow, so I am just using my spoolie to brush them out. Then I'm going to use my Ka-Brow by Benefit in 4.5 to create a really nice edge for my brows. I do have my eyebrows feather tattooed on, so they don't need a lot of work, but this is really nice to create a straight edge and just to fluff them out a little bit. Okay, now don't judge me, this is very old, but I'm going to use my MAC Brow Gel just to set my brows in place. This is great. I can easily fluff them at the front and just make the hairs stay where I want them to stay. Now the exciting stuff. So I'm going to use my Morphe palette in 350, and I'm going to use this brown shade at the top as a transition shade for my eyes. This is a really nice neutral brown, and I just put it in my crease and bring it all the way up to my brow bone. Okay, so we're going to hop into my second Morphe palette, which is my 35D, and I'm going to use the dark black shade in the corner there. So what I'm going to do today on my eyes is show you the world's easiest smoky eye. All it uses is two colors, so the brown transition shade I showed you before, and then this black. So I just lightly dip my brush into that black color and I pack it onto my lid. Nowhere else at this point in time, just fill my lid up. So then I take the exact same brush that I was using before and I just rub all of the excess off, and then I go on my crease just above the color and I lightly tap, I lightly blend so that the black starts to make its way up my eye. So this is going to give you that smoky effect and blend out all those harsh lines. Now the wonders of doing your eyeshadow before your foundation, I'm just going to take a cotton bud and I'm going to put some micellar water on it, and that is going to just clean up the outer corner a little bit. So as you can see, with just two colors you can easily create this simple smoky look. So I forgot to put my eyelashes on before we moved on, but we will come back to that. So I'm going to use my Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation in 2.50. You guys know that I love this foundation, but I am actually running out. So if you have any recommendations, then please leave them down below. I am just going to use a small stippling brush to move the foundation around my face, as sometimes I find if I go straight in with my beauty blender, it tends to suck up a little bit too much of the product. So once again, I am back in with my Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer in Vanilla. As you can see, I love this. This is a very hydrating concealer. It reminds me a lot of the Shape Tape. And yeah, I just love this. And obviously the big fat applicator is a plus in my book. Again with the Rimmel Match Perfection translucent powder, I like to use my sponge and just pat pat a little bit of the powder into my under eyes. Because this concealer is very hydrating, it is very wet as well. So I like to set that with the sponge, and then I just use my big fluffy brush for all over my face. Now it's time to get sculpted with the ever so famous Hoola bronzer. I am just going to put this in a 3 formation on my face, so my forehead, my cheekbones as you can see here, and then along my jawline and my chin. Then I'm going to go back in with the tiniest amount on a little blending brush, and I'm going to create a narrower look for my nose. Now my favorite blush ever, Sunbask by MAC. Such a gorgeous color. I'm just going to use a stippling brush and put that on the apples of my cheeks. Now for my favorite part, my Becca, Chloe and Malika palette for my highlight. This color is incredible. Oh, I can't stop kissing it. So I'm going to go in with my fan brush. And I'm just going to do this on the high parts of my cheekbones. I'm going to put it on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and then my Cupid's bow. Of course, I can't forget that inner corner highlight. This really does brighten up your eyes. I like to slip a little bit underneath the brow bone as well, just so I can be glowing from tip to toe. Now, this is the moment that I realize I forgot my eyelashes. So let's come back in. So I'm going to stick my falsies on. Now they are very important, aren't they, Katie? Yes. So these are the lashes that I'm going to use today. Now I can't remember exactly what these were called, but I will link similar ones below. And of course I'm going to use my duo glue. I just put the glue on my lashes and then I blow on it until the glue gets tacky. To apply the lashes, I then start with the middle of the falsie and then I move the outer corner and the inner corner as close to my lash line as I can. Now for my holy grail lipstick, it is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in Girlfriend. I don't really like using a lip liner when it comes to this lipstick. I find that if I pile too many lip products on top of one another, it starts to get a bit tacky. This lipstick is so pigmented and the color is perfect as it is that I feel it doesn't really need a lip liner anyways. Now of course I am going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I mean, I think I've said this about every product that I've used in this video, but holy moly, I love this lip gloss so much. It is so hydrating and so shiny that it just makes my lips look amazing. Now I don't know what's wrong with me because I forgot to show you that I did put mascara on, so here's just a reminder that I did slip some on. And that is the completed makeup look. The hairband comes off and we are ready to party. I thought I'd just show you what I'd usually wear on a night out, so obviously a statement earring. I have also recently got into bodysuits, so this is an ASOS bodysuit that I'm wearing here, and then I have my Boohoo denim jacket on top. So this is just a casual but sexy look, which is my go-to. I paired it with a black pair of jeans and my high-heeled boots, and like I am here, I was ready to dance the night away. So thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I appreciate the ongoing support always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!